Good day, fellow masters. Your host, Lord Valderox here, back with some more fake Grand Order. Babylonia? Right. Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia, 7th Singularity, BC 2655. Where we last left off, well, we're progressing slowly, I'll say that much. So, order of things, well, dang, that's a lot of socks. Even I didn't get that many socks. Yeah, I'm already done with my socks, unfortunately. I wish I'd had enough time to grind as it was, but work and other things get me occupied, so unfortunately I was only able to garner at least close to 20k. Which isn't a lot because there's still a lot of servers that I haven't ascended and fully leveled, so I have to work with what I got. With that being said though, not to worry. So it looks like in the next battle to come up ahead, we're facing off against Enki, which, again, that's fine all on its own. I'm not sure exactly we're supposed to win. Even if we don't, I'm okay with that. So, but just in case though, we're gonna pack this battle with a whole bunch of single target sabers, because they're the only ones that can hurt him, seeing as how he's gonna be by himself. Yes, I know, looking things up ahead. Does that necessarily equate to cheating? No, I wouldn't say that, but it does take the fun out of things. So, with that being said, let's see, we need sabers. Just sabers. Single targets at that. But one comes to mind immediately that happens to be an arts, and that's none other than Nero. Speaking of which, where are you, Nero? I must be blind. She should be right here. Oh, she's right there. She is right there. I don't know why I missed her. In any case, I'm looking for another single target, which would have to be either Okida or I'm thinking about Brave Liz. The only reason I say Brave Liz over Okida is because Brave Liz is at least MP5, and unfortunately my Okida is MP1. MP levels do make a difference here. That is well, they both have a type of evade. I don't think Enkido is going to use their Noble Phantasm. I said I think, not 100% certain. I said I think. And Rama, your MP5. You'd also make a good addition to over Liz. That's debatable. 85-31 versus Liz's. No, Liz beats him out in attack power. I know I shouldn't delay this any longer than it needs to. So we're bringing along Liz. So Sir Crit's alive. And Nero. It should be an interesting team. We are almost at the safe zone. We should make it by sunset.
So this is a cedar forest. Legend says it was protected by the demonic beast Humbaba. Though I thought it was believed to be located east of Uruk, in the Zagros mountains beyond the Tigris.
Oh, there are two versions of the story. The Sumerian and the Akkadian versions differ. The older records put the cedar forest to the west. So it makes sense that we would find it here, but it's the other way to Uruk?
Yes, we were walking farther away. Is something wrong? What's the matter? What should we do, Senpai? Shall we point out that we are going farther away from Uruk?
Let's see what happens.
Oh, are you worried about the direction we are going? There's a wharf at the river up ahead. There's a boat docked there. Once we get to the wharf, all we have to do is take it downstream. I'm sure you are tired, but hang in there. Once we get through the forest, it will all be over. Senpai, that's... Oh my, what wonderful news. I didn't know there was a wharf up ahead.
Oh, what the? Oh, I guess it was Merlin that was talking? Hey, sorry to scare you. I am not an enemy, so hear me out. We're stranded. As you can see, we didn't know our way through these trails and got lost. I figured we were going to end up monster food, but luck must be on our side. See, Anna, don't you think you were right to follow me? We weren't lucky enough to reach our destination this time, but we met locals who know the way. Good things come to those who wait. One step forward, two steps back. I didn't expect to see humans in the territory of the goddess of demonic beasts.
Senpai, these people who came out of the forest, I've seen them somewhere before.
Who's the girl next to him?
Are you lost? That is unfortunate. We're heading to Uruk. Will you come with us?
Of course. We'd follow you even if you refuse to let us. We've been walking 3 days straight and my legs are so stiff. But, tagging along with someone we don't know their names is unsettling. You there, can you tell us your name? Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you mine, nor can the girl. I'm Lord Valderox. I see. That's a unique name. Sure don't hear her around here. And the lady then.
My name is Mashir Light. This is Enkidu.
Enkidu? Did you say that's Enkidu? That's a problem. A big problem. Why, is there something wrong with me? No, it's just that if you're Enkidu, I'd have to start questioning my own memory. King Gilgamesh is commanding the front line in Uruk. He's just returned from his quest for the Herb of Immortality. Which means... What? Hold up, that doesn't make any sense. If we're in an era where Gilgamesh has already returned from his search for immortality, something's very wrong. He didn't set out on that quest until after the death of his friend Enkidu. And that means if he's already returned, Enkidu should be long dead. He might exist as a Zervit, but he can't be alive. Mosh, get away from him. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I figured this little farce of mine wasn't going to last long. Hello, Lord Valderox. Hello, incompetent fools of Chaldea. I was so close, though. Just a little more and I would have seen something very fun. You're supposed to be the last hope of old humanity, right? All humans are failures, but truly you are the most pathetic of them all. If I had managed to offer the goddess up had something as rare as you, I would have been able to see a living hell. So you led us into a trap? Are you really Enkidu? Of course. I talk like Enkidu. I have Enkidu's powers. I am Enkidu itself. Why would you think that Enkidu would be on your side anyway? I am a weapon created by the gods. Of course I'd side with the goddesses. Nash, enough talk. Enkidu's magical energy already rivals the demon god pillars. I don't know how it happened, but the thing you're looking at is aligned with Solomon, the enemy of humanity. Now that they lured you here, you'll never let Lord Valderox return home alive. You have to fight Enkidu. It's the only way to survive. How rude. Up until a moment ago, we were so friendly to each other. Ah well, sad to say he's right. You were doomed the moment you stepped into this forest. It's a shame I can't take you alive, but I can at least present your head to Mother. Alright, it's time for your journey to come to an end, Chaldea. Enkidu's taking a combat stance. But we know how powerful he is. There's no way that we can... That's right, you have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. Do you know why I fought alongside you? so that I could show you just how much weaker you are. Humans are so pathetic. Oops. So die, old humans, to the sound of my laughter. Fall into the waste dump as you envy this perfect weapon. I have no idea what this fake Enkidu is going on about, but I understand this situation. Lord Valderox and Lady Mash are at disadvantage. Anna, help them.
Fine, this wasn't part of the deal, but I will protect them.
Alright then. Well, the Verlaine Lancelot absorbed a amount of these crits, and let's see, one of these. Do we use that now or later? Let's save it for later. I know these fools love to poison, so we gotta take them out quick. One moment first. That hurt. Sorry about that. Anyways, we don't need to increase. Okay. Let's see.
Hi. Omakase.
Nice. Now we're about to kick the candy out of him. What's his name? Oh yeah, Enkidu. Do that to the servant of the highest entry.
受け取るがよい。
我が王に誓って。
道を開け。あとは任せの道なるぞ。
最果てに至れ、限界を超えるアロンダイトオーバーロード。
まだ。春の日差し、花の乱舞、祝福はステラの開け、ルクティアエドムスアウレアよ。歌え、悪まだ。バートリブレイズ、エルジェーメト。また鉄拳を作ってしまったわ。まだ。
You didn't get it, crap. If I can charge up this I'll give him a good smack. I dare you to attack Field Ride.
That's
Some crits a lot, huh?
はい
I'd be able to charge this in, but I can try.
行くわよ。なんなのよ。
Oh, you just made a solid mistake, Enkidu. You're about to get the crap beat out of you. That being said, it's protecting Leela's because she's getting smacked around left and right. It's a shame there's no Arch Chain. I could just do Brave Chain right now next turn. Arch Chain. That's assuming I'm still... yeah, let's do it. It's not like Enkidu has a way to diminish our efforts. Oh, if I get another turn, I'll kick the living crud out of you, Enkidu. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
これだ
Well, not that it'd make a difference, but...
乙女の加護これだ
Actually, no, I should have saved that. Actually, there's no point in saving it, because I think the battle's gonna end if I looked at the turn count. But if Lancelot can pull this off, it's a victory for us.
はい
Lancelot. Show him Sir Crits a lot. What is that noise?
最果てに至れ限界を超える三大とオーバーロー
Yeah, take that,
ドこの身を騎
Enkidu.
王に捧げし者敗北は許されない
Traitor, how dare you bite the hand that was your friend? Even, yes, I know Gilgas is a pompous ass, but still. Yeah, I still have 66 gifts down there. Sorry about that. Jumping to the next map. As always, I care more for the bond points, so... Freeze Marie. Now we need assassins. Back to the assassin squad. Well, I'll keep this team, I guess. It's done okay. Pathetic. You seem like a servant, but you're no great hero.
You're second-rate at best. Did you really think such paltry mystics would stand a chance against my attacks? There's no need for me to defeat you. The conditions for victory in this battle are different. Having a human-like intelligence can sometimes backfire on you. You should take this opportunity to learn that. What? This is... I see. I've been caught in an illusionary dream halfway through, which means that the mage working for Uruk, I finally got to meet him, even if it was dumb luck. How irritating. I hate to admit this, but he's just like the legend says, good at running away. Capturing him would be extremely difficult, killing him even harder, which means there's only one way to break that spell of his. I guess I'll have to give up for now. I can't leave her alone for a whole day. She's such a child considering how big she is. If I turn my back for a minute, she goes on a rampage. We've been so careful and methodical in our planning and wiping out humanity. If she gets out of hand, it could be over in a day. That's not good at all, seriously. I mean, if we just killed them, we'd be no different than humanity. There's nothing wrong with killing, but you need a reason and a theme. And that's our duty as the new humans. You don't say. Huh? We're fighting against a fake Enkidu, huh? Enkidu vanished. Haha. Wow, that worked out great. I figured they wouldn't be able to resist mental attacks yet. I felt a little remorse because it was like tricking an innocent child. But oh well. We need to survive. Nothing wrong with a little bit of ungentlemanly conduct. After all, we were fighting the mediator of the Three Goddess Alliance, and traded to all the Rooks, Enkidu. That young man, or was it a young woman? Well, it doesn't matter. They killed countless soldiers. After all, as the leader of the demonic beasts, they are working directly for the Mage King. Enkidu is working for the King of Mages? Yes, they said as much while laying waste to many fortress cities. And while many Uruks seem to want to believe it isn't the real thing, unfortunately that combat capability can belong to none but Enkidu. You should be careful. They may look beautiful, but they're actually a weapon forged to kill humans. The Enkidu we met has reverted to their cruel nature, to the way they were before they met King Gilgamesh. Anyway, all that aside, let me formally say hello. I saved you when you were in danger. Please shower me, your savior, with your humble words of gratitude. Alright, thank you. Presume we never met before? Wait, never met? Senpai, have we met this person before? Oh, Pao's climbing a tree. His claws are out, and he's twisting his body. Murder Merlin! Boo! Pao spun and slammed into him at full speed. No, whoa. What are you doing, you feral beast? Have you forgotten the years I took care of you? I never should have taken you in, you wicked beast. Cath Palug. Take that, you catastrophe. How many busting women have you deceived with your cuteness? You get all the ladies' attention just because you're fluffy. I feel like an idiot for having to work so hard. Don't you feel bad for making me pull out all the stops? Is he scratching at Foul? Merlin, please limit your lunacy to when you're alone at night. I led the enemy away as you ordered. It doesn't appear they will pursue us, but I recommend we move to our destination as soon as possible. Oh, glad to hear. Good work, Anna. That's a big help. This battle was not part of our contract. Do not thank me. Think over your actions. Haha, that's harsh, but you know how they say something something helping others, yeah. It's good, I think. Now that Anna's back, we should introduce ourselves. I am Merlin. I'm actually a servant. This is Anna. She's a servant too. You can call me the amazing Merlin the Great. What about you, Anna? What do you want them to call you? It doesn't matter. Anna is fine. Thank you very so much for saving us back there, Miss Anna. No, miss. Just call me Anna. I don't like humans. Please keep your distance if possible. Oh, don't worry about Anna. She just really doesn't like humans. There's nothing more to it than that. More importantly. Hold it! This is all so incredibly shocking that I've been sitting frozen in front of my screen, but now that I've thawed out, let me just say, hold it! Merlin, did you say Merlin, the great mage of the Isle of Britain, born of a human and an incubus? One of the world's greatest kingmakers and the world's biggest scoundrel? The Merlin is right there with you? And as a servant, Merlin the Grand Mage who shouldn't be able to die until the end of the world? I knew I could count on you for a grand introduction, Romani Ackerman. Indeed, I'm none other than the Merlin, Grand Caster, the greatest and most powerful, most handsome mage of all time. Well, actually, I only have the right to be given the grand title. My spirited origin is but a normal caster. That's impossible! There's no way Merlin could be a heroic spirit. I mean, you clearly look like him, but you're lying. You phony. Show us your true form. What's gotten into the doctor? It's probably because of the discrepancies in the legends about Merlin. Merlin is the fabled mage from the Isle of Britain who primarily appears in the Arthurian legend. It was his help that guided King Arthur. We're not gonna read that as Altria, we're gonna call her Artoria. Artoria Pendragon to the throne. Afterwards, he served as King Arthur's court mage and advisor and appeared in many tales. But due to his womanizing habits, he was driven from Britain and eventually ended up in the utopia of Avalon. After repeating his wicked ways, his sins, he was imprisoned in a tower there, the tower he built himself. He punished himself by watching over the world in the cramped tower, never dying. Both Avalon and the tower Merlin is trapped in exist outside of time and will only disappear when history ends. So Merlin is still alive and no one who's alive can become a heroic spirit. I think that's what the doctor's trying to point out. That's right, Mash. Merlin is a hero who isn't counted as a heroic spirit, though it is possible he could be summoned by some kind of irregular like Skasahat. But in terms of combat, he's completely useless. All casters with the potential to be a grand caster are powerful clairvoyants. Solomon's eyes, for instance, can see the past and future. King Gilgamesh can see the future, and that scoundrel in the front of you can see everything in the present. Some can see more clearly or further than others, but all possess the power of observers. But their superpower is basically magic sight, and Merlin's is the worst of them. He's nothing more than a magical telescope. The only thing Merlin can do is view the entire world from the Tower of Avalon. In the modern world, it'd be like having the power to look into any computer network. Oh, it's not very flashy, but... Hey, excuse me while I butt in. I'm busy providing Lord Valorok's existence, so I don't get many chances to talk this time around. What's in this room and just frozen stiff? I have some questions for Merlin. First, thank you. You secretly provided us with magical energy resources, haven't you? The incineration of humanity destroyed the world, but Avalon, where you are, is still standing. So you've been using a replenishing method similar to Rateship to kindle Callia's reactor, the fire of Prometheus. You've been doing it in secret, and only when we really needed it, without the King of Mages finding out. Impressive. I was just helping out. After all, I hold the world record for being the oldest shut-in. I had nothing else to do, so I've just been helping Romani here and there. But it still doesn't make any sense that you're a heroic spirit. You were still in Avalon, right? So how'd you become a servant? The reason and the method. Unless you tell us these two things, we can't trust you. After all, Enkidu just attacked us. Based on the search plan Caldia made, Enkidu was our most trusted candidate for Navigator. But then Enkidu turned around and betrayed us almost immediately. We certainly can't put our guard down around another newcomer who seems to be friendly. You can see why Romani's worried.
I see. So that's what got that idiot so mad, huh? Fine, but I can't tell you the reason. I'll just tell you it has something to do with the singularity. I can't, however, tell you the method. It's very simple, Da Vinci. This singularity manifested in an age that predates my appearance on Earth. In other words, my body doesn't exist here. Which means that in this world, it could theoretically be said that I'm dead. I used that fact to make myself a servant. Part of it was that I was called for by a strong summoner.
A strong summoner? Is there a master in this area besides Senpai?
Yes, of course. He's the one who summoned me, and I now serve as his court mage. On the other hand, the influence of the Grail summoned Anna. She's a rogue servant. That is, she has no master. I actually just met her 2 days ago. I was lost in this forest and bumped into her. We got along and made a contract to support each other's goals.
He's awful. He tricked me. Merlin is the embodiment of every kind of dishonesty in this world, and that is being nice about it.
Aw, stop it. You're flattering me.
Whoa! I see. I understand the general situation now. Romani, give it up. That's the real Merlin.
My stomach. This situation's a mess already, and now with Merlin showing up. We don't have time to be picky. Whether he's a scoundrel or not, there's no denying that he's one of the greatest mages. Did you manifest to work with Caldia, Merlin? Will you fight with us to repair the singularity, stop the incineration of humanity, and save the human history? Of course I will. My one joy in life is watching the present. Without it, I'd just be a lonely man staring at the guardian in my tower. That's a terrifying future, so of course I'll help you. And you don't honestly think that you folks have been the only ones cheering for Lord Valorok since they got this far, do you? I've been watching you whole fight on the edge of my seat. I don't think it's fair to not let me be part of your group now, do you? Though I know I'm a threat as a caster. I'm a grand caster after all, a chosen one just like the King of Mages. All the other servants, especially the casters, are going to get jealous of me. In the end, they'll realize they can't beat me and get shoveled off to the backup group. Sorry, seems I've talked too much. Maybe it's punishment for not listening to Anna's warning. A group of enemies is incoming. This is, however, a great chance to say something I've always wanted to say. Everyone be careful, Wyvern's incoming. Well, Romani, sounded just like you, didn't I? Give me a score. Haha, yeah, that was just like me. You got a 10 out of 10. Okay, Lord Valorok, do me a favor. When he's distracted during battle, punch him in the face for me. Wait, Merlin gets to help us out of this battle? And I lucked out? It's fine. I don't need to use Merlin anyways. We're going beyond the time of recording, so I'll try to finish this battle ASA pronto. Everyone and their mother is saving for Merlin, and it's understandable. And I too should be, as well. I don't know what MP levels I'll try to gain him at. Maybe at the very least MP3. MP5 would be a dream.
始めるよ。いろいろしたいの？了解よ。行くよ。来てよ。えい。はう。シャー。よろしい。そう。えい。
We know what to do here.
よろしく切るね。あれ。やっ。
Jack is a wonderful servant indeed. Okay, Cleo, prove your
よく
worth.
てよ。よくてよ。
I know you're stuck at entry 1.
ロンドン。謹んで見上げなさい。
Shooting doji.
ぼちぼち。ぼちぼち。
Shooting is a monster too. A beast, if I should say. Well, she is an Oni. Another dragon, huh? And I do know what to do with pesky enemies like you.
役も同じやさか。前に赤古はこれだね。大盤殺しちゃおう。よろしゅうね。めくてになるというのね。面倒やさかい。まとめて泥かしたら戦士がいてる。
If I'm lucky, all I need is just Jack's MP, but I doubt I'm gonna be that lucky. Jack is strong, and that's
私たちは炎、雨、マリア・ザ・リッパー。
okay. Take the back. She is strong.
解体させてね。
And like I said, we're going beyond the elapsed time, so I have to stop this video soon. Dang, Babylonia is really taking its toll. If anything... Ah, damn it, we're still not done with dialogue. That took care of them all. Let's head to Uruk now for real. Lord Valderox, it's your duty to explain Chaldea's mission to the King of Uruk. When you meet the King, it should become clear what you're meant to do. Oh, also, Uruk would be ideal as a temporary HQ.
That's what Merlin recommends, but what do you think, Master?
I want to see the king ASAP. Then it is settled. We'll go back to Uruk. But what about you, Anna? Will you come with us?
I didn't sign up for this. I was told we'd defeat the goddess.
Don't get so angry. I said I would lead you to the temple. But you understand the current circumstances, don't you? We can't enter the temple alone. For now, slow and steady wins the race.
But going to a human settlement...
Let's go together.
There's no need to shake on it, and no need to be so polite. Just keep away from me. Alright, fine. For now, I'll leave the forest. I have a feeling Anna isn't actually so difficult.
And with that, we're stopping the video right now because if we go elapsing any more than we have to, then we'll be in trouble. It just becomes problematic when uploading. As always, folks, good luck with the Singularity. I'll try to finish this with going in between today and tomorrow. I probably could. I'm not gonna AP wait all the time. I'm gonna actually use apples on this, seeing as how I have 99 bronze apples from the boxes I pulled. I didn't go through all my golden apples, which I kind of wish I went through at least 20 more. Well, we live with what we got. Anyways, though, good luck, fellow masters, and good luck with the gacha as well if you haven't. And again, I know the uploads of this video are going to be delayed from the time being watching this, so apologies in advance.